at Infinite Tarot 888. Let's get a quick message for you guys. Let's see, what is your current energy right now? What's going on? Are y'all ready to close out some cycles, for this 9-9 portal, huh? Are you ready? Let's see, the first one we have the 10 of Cups. And yes, for a lot of you guys, man, you're in the spirit world. You're being more supported than what you think. A lot of you guys, you see how my dog is right there? Yes, you have a whole spirit team. For a lot of you guys, even if you don't know this, your guardian angel is watching you, has your back. So a lot of you guys, you have love coming in. Like spiritual fulfillment. You feeling joy, you feeling happy. Look at this, your inner child. You're going to meet somebody that's going to make your inner child dance, both of you guys. I see love coming towards you guys. What fell over here? Hold on. But you got somebody spying on you. For some of you guys, somebody could be pissed. They want to cause death, or they're mad because you terminated a relationship. This could be a person that said they terminated your ass. But for a lot of you guys, on a different note, this could be you, with good ideas. It's like the universe is giving you downloads. Do this, do that. And if you're being obedient, you're moving the way God wants you to move, and somebody, for somebody, they could be watching you and trying to figure out what is, the collective doing, This could be an air sign that you're dealing with, or you could be an air sign, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? And there could be a Scorpio that's, that's maybe moving different. Moving way different, because the sun sign is right behind it. It's like life and death, these two signals right here. And this could be you, collective. You could have water and fire in your fucking chart, you know what I'm saying? But this is causing a shitload of conflict, chingo the conflict. And you really want to know why? It's because, baby, you are the 10 of Pentacles. Yes, with the Ace of Wands and then the Empress. They fucked up. They fumbled the bag, as they say, Yes, because they're watching. I'm picking up on the energy of somebody you might have let go. And this particular person could have talked so much mierda, shit, caca. They wanted to ruin your fucking reputation. And a lot of you guys, they might have, in a certain industry, I'm hearing, in a certain, area. But that's only because you haven't said your side of the story. And I'm hearing a lot of you guys, you're leaving it up to God. And how does that look? For a lot of people, how does that look when you give it to God? God fixes situations or puts things into play to where people will think like, why did I believe this particular person? And these could be people that you helped. I'm hearing, hold on, they told me everyone that God helped them through you. So if this was in the area of friendships, they met you because God had aligned them to be there, for you to be there, so you could, have a friendships, and they ended up betraying you. This like betraying God. If this was in business, these are business partners. You could have been married, or you could have had a business if you weren't married, or if you were, it came out that way. And you could have put people in business, or you made money together. And it was because God had worked through a certain person, through you, collective, if you're listening to this reading. So if you're a cross watcher, you were in the position where he started to, build up because you met a certain person, and then you fucking betray him, or you pick sides over somebody else, you'll get your karma. I mean, just for, because some people will side, they will pick sides, I'm hearing, out of jealousy. And how could you be jealous if the person helped you rise up? And especially when it comes to, helping out your family, because with the 10 of Pentacles, it's just not about a person. This is, You being blessed to where your whole family is blessed. So imagine spitting or shitting on the person that God blessed you through. Mucho karma, and so for a lot of you guys, you could have been married to a snake. How does that look? This bitch will compete with you, man or woman. Like, if there's a man competing with his woman, I gotta tell you, you a fucking bitch. Get off the page. How do you compete, with your spouse? There's a problem there. And if you're a woman that's competing against your man, bitch, you're a bitch too. Get off the page. I'm telling you, how? If you're supposed to be working together. Now, if the fucker or either one wants to go in a different direction, well, there's a problem there that you weren't willing to fix. Instead, you decided to what? To team up with other people to go against, to compete against your own. Like, if you had to do that under secrecy, you're a fucking loser, man. Like, because I'm picking up on somebody that you might have told them, hey, you know what? This and this is happening. I can't handle this shit if you're gonna keep doing this. Like somebody holding records from you in accounting or financial freedom. Financial abuse is what they're calling it. You could have had a partner that was so holding on to finances, didn't want to tell you. And that was a way, a tactic to keep you in place, And for some of you guys, the relationship was over. So you had somebody that was miserable, didn't want to admit to their faults. So what did they do? Oh no, I'm going to fuck this person over so they don't have a good life, man or woman. Oh, so that other person doesn't have that, an opportunity. You were the key. Instead, they turned other people. That's why this card right here with the fighting, all that fighting right here. Look, it could have been a Leo, a sun sign, Aries, Sagittarius, and look, and they caused all this confusion. Scorpio could have been involved. They wanted you dead. They wanted your position, and it could have been they're saying it could have been an Aquarius that they teamed up with. That if it was in the case of a man thinking they took your girl, this fucker doesn't have huevos to come face you, let alone they didn't take your girl. If it's the other way around with your woman or a man, whatever, they didn't. They took a fucking headache. And let me tell you, because a lot of people will gossip about them. Oh, did you hear such and such? They took their girl, their man. If the person didn't put up a fight, they didn't take nothing valuable. There was a fucking headache, and people are going to see that. So you were dealing with somebody that was an opportunist. The whole time you're the empress. And maybe you're standing in this energy, and they feel it. This King of Swords, and this person ain't putting up with no bullshit. This person knows he has integrity. Seeks the truth, strong-minded. For some of you guys, you might have fell in depression. Something was going on for this person to take advantage of you, and they were trying to destiny swap with you. But with this stick right here, it's almost like God's about to whoop their fucking ass. Excuse my language, but that energy's coming out loud. Yes. So you guys are closing a major portal, and this person could be somebody with Libra in their chart, or it could be a Libra. They know. How could they come back to you if you were in that position of that energy I was picking up? They were breadcrumbing you. And that was why you wanted to leave, no matter what it was. I'm picking up on people like in court, whether like in divorce or something, and it's almost like you fucking walked away from everything. You listened to God. God said, you know what? I got a fucking different world for you. You could be somewhere else if you trust me. Walk away from this greedy ass bitch, man or woman. And you did. And so you might have been in court and said, man, I just want my freedom. Fuck the company. Fuck the 200 in the racks or 100 racks in the bank. Keep that shit. Give me my freedom. Mochate con la pinche casa y vámonos a la chingada. And you walked away, you listened to God. And you fucking have the world in your hand. And if you're in this position where you're crying over spilled milk, let me tell you something. If you trust in God and don't trust in anybody else, you make that decision. Stand firm on what you believe God is telling you to go, to do. You know, if you get advice, you know, make sure it's coming from a valuable advice. They didn't read it in a book. That experience, that, you know, don't get advice from somebody that's been divorced 3 or 4 times. A fucking asshole that can't even keep a woman, or a bitch that, you know, goes through guys like this. And if you're the person that goes through, my bad, but it is what it is. Get advice, even if it comes from a pastor, and it's still, sit down, connect with God. That's why it's so important for you to be able to make that connection. Yes, this person is scared. How could they come to you? How could you rebuild something? I mean, look, let me tell you, I was the other day, God sat me down. It was about 2 nights ago, and it was maybe 2 o'clock in the morning, and he had me read Hosanna in the book, and I was tripping out. It's like God said, "Hey, marry that prostitute." What? And it was crazy how that happened. But when you're obedient, you're gonna listen, and it was crazy, because I don't know why this somebody needs to hear it, because the woman took off on him after she was saved, you know, out of prostitution, and he had kids with her. But the point is that when the guy she left for was a rich guy, he didn't put up with her attitude, and he fucking threw her ass out. And God had told Osana or to go buy. He had to even fucking waste his money again to buy Gomer or something like that. And I'm not too familiar. I'm very obedient as far as God, but I don't know everything. I'm learning. So bear with me. So he went and he bought her back, and it taught her a lesson. But I think God punished, and there's a saying: God give it and God take it. And man, if you're one of them people that don't know how to handle punishment, then you're gonna learn quick. You're gonna learn fucking quick. Because man, we should be able to be happy and grateful when God blesses us. And then when he takes that shit away because we're disobedient, and even if we're not disobedient, even if the other person hurt us, we should be obedient and grateful. Because sometimes that's where blessings are going to come towards you in disguise as a betrayal. I'm telling you right now, and I'm picking up on that sense. It's almost like if some of you guys could feel this person coming back, it's hard for them to come back because they know they breadcrumbed you. They breadcrumbed you like a motherfucker. And they see you out here like this, loving, caring, taking care of yourself. And for some of you guys, you could be an earth sign, not necessarily, but or there could be a water and earth. You could have this in your chart, but on a different note. There could be somebody that's watching you, this very loving, very emotionally mature person. He had to go, or she had to go through the ups and downs of God. You see how that was quick? How God humbled this particular person. And it's almost like, you know, God is about to place you with the correct person. Because in the past, you might have picked somebody that God didn't approve, but you have free will. And for the ones that were obedient and able, because we have free will, to let God humble us. And humble us in a way that, fuck what anybody says as far as validation. Oh, what do they think? Or what is it they gossiping about? The way God humbles each and every one of us is awesome, unique. And I say awesome because when you really sit back and you think about it and you experience it, you're going to be grateful. Yeah, some of us go through the harshest times, and us feeling the harshness. But imagine how other people, they laugh and they'll be like, "Oh shit, I hope that never happens to me." But you're the fucking G. You made it through this, and you made it with a smile, with happiness, with joy, with gratitude. Your blessings will come in. So yes, for some of you guys, these two people are coming into union, earth and water. Um, if not, this is the way the world is perceiving you now. You have the fucking money, baby. You just dropped that. Whoever took your person, they just acquired a fucking liability. You know what I'm saying? And now look, single, happy, you got money, you can go wherever you want. And look, you caught judgment. This fucker tried to take your money. Ni madres. And they're you're dealing with somebody that is refusing. They're refusing to fucking admit to their wrongs, you know, to look at things from another point of view. They're just refusing. So they're gonna be stuck there. And whatever lies they might have told, this and that, and that you weren't responsible, this, you haven't said nothing, man or woman. You stand in your power, and you're on your throne. You're sitting on your throne, and this is how a lot of people will say, well, how is God going to vindicate, me? When is he going to show up? If you follow God, guidelines, he's going to have a plan for you. You're going to go through, hard pain, understanding and reflecting, and, to start taking accountability. Oh, fuck, I did fuck up over here. Yeah. Fuck their friend or his friend, or I did all kinds of shit, You're not just throwing it out there because it's coming. Maybe you guys did, maybe you didn't, or you know what, I shouldn't have fucking robbed the bank, or I don't know, shit. I don't know why it's coming out like that, but for some of you guys, you're standing in your power. A lot of you guys could have a past that is dangerous. That is, if somebody hears it, oh my God, how could you be with this person? Or damn, fuck that many people, or or man, he did, it could be from anything. And they might point a finger. They might, try to categorize you in that sense. But you gotta say, man, fuck them. They got a past too. It may be not as crazy as yours, but you know what? I created them with a past. Something they did. And think about it like this. Because I ran across somebody, they were like, man, well, you've changed and all that. And I said, no, I'm still the fucking same motherfucker, man. It just depends what energy you want me in. And they were like, oh, yeah. And I said, yeah. Well, how could you be, close talking to God? I said, well, go down the fucking disciples and see how holy they were. God picks out the craziest motherfuckers to have on his team, and he's a fucking G. If you look at what, man, let me get off this topic. Anyways, you're on your throne. So you're going to be placed in a position, and God, when he vindicates you, a lot of times, by the time their lies are not going to, they're not going to add up, is what I'm hearing. And people are going to start looking at these people that they came up against you, especially when, like, I don't know, I'm picking up on how could these people be, I'm hearing idiots, to think if you're getting divorced and a sibling is of you, let's say you're getting divorced and a sibling, in the case of this, they said, you're getting a divorce and a sibling of you is teamed up with the ex. Like, how stupid does that look? For some of you guys, you were dealing with something like that where they were just jealousy behind it, to the point where they could have destroyed a whole family legacy over this kind of bullshit. And they're walking around like they nothing, like that. There's no consequences to it, and they're fucking wrong. And God might have you sitting on your throne like this. You're like, God, when? And God's just telling you, wait. He'll give you the green light. So for some of you guys, you're letting go. For some of you guys, I'm telling you, you're not. They're expecting you to retaliate. but they have something coming. This moon is right here, and it has to do with work. They have something. It could be even, for this legal stuff, they could have lied on your name. It's almost like what they put out, they're about to receive. And look, they're not even going to be able to look back at these 2 cups that are sitting there. They're not. All that shit. Was the grass greener on the other side? Is what I'm hearing. No. If they left you out, they're about to experience that. And that's something you might have not even wished upon them. And it's about to happen fast. This person could have fucked over a cancer. Or, yeah. They just sat there and watched. It could have been a Leo. This could have been somebody that, look, the justice card right behind. I got to end it there. For a lot of you guys, you're letting that go. You have your emotional stability is at its highest. A lot of you guys are grateful for this situation. Like this justice that's coming in. Look, with God right behind it. A lot of people, look, it's almost like they showed up. Look. You have justice, court in session, motherfuckers, and God's on one hand and the devil. Okay, tell us what happened with this partnership. Tell us what happened. They put a lot of work in the wrong motherfucker, and all they did is take from them. And now they want to act like, oh, poor me, it was me the whole time. But that's bullshit, because they're going to have to come up and really tell people what happened in your case. And by that time, look where you're at. You're venturing off where you need to go, creating your new life. Not looking back no more. You're not looking back. This is somebody looking forward. And you're creating your own life. You're co-creating with the universe. And then look, it says right here, the Wheel of Fortune backward. Somebody's going to be left in lack. When you start to create your own reality with somebody else, because now they're in confusion, but they said they had a lot of options. And while they're sitting there in this confusion, look at this. Not only are you getting victory, my friend, the 6 of Wands. This is you like, damn. But you got this, the Ace of Pentacles. You got blessings after blessings. This is you going after what you want. And look, somebody wants to come in thinking and attacking you, but you're like, bitch, slow down. But this, for a lot of you guys, this is somebody that now wants to talk to you, but I don't know, for some of you guys, it's too late. You guys close out the cycles and you're looking better, you're feeling better, you're probably exploring different avenues. A lot of you guys are co-creating with the universe. I'm hearing 8 streams of income. You're slowly working on it. So that's what I have for you, collective. The 9-9 portal. Close it out with love, joy, happiness. Just let and release all that negativity. What was holding you back? Give it to God and say, God, I'm ready for something new. What up? So that's what I have for you, collective. Infinite Tarot 888. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, and comment.